welcome into your reading. This is a general message for you guys. I hope it finds you well. So in these readings, what we do is we pull some oracle cards. We get a general high-level sense of the issues at hand in your reading today. And then as we go further and further along in the reading, we start to pull tarot and go into more detail and more specifics. Okay, so in case you are wondering how the rest of the reading is going to turn out, we will pull many more cards at some point. So you're starting off with 2 oracles so far. You have the Mirror card, and then you have number 47 of the Soulless Oracle. This card is called Marathon. So I just got this deck, the Soulless Oracle deck. I just started using it and trying to get a sense for it, get a feel for it, and get used to it. So far, I really enjoy the visuals that this Oracle deck has. So if you're interested, it's called Soulless Oracle. Okay, so what I'm getting is a quick reaction. Whoever Taurus I'm picking up on today, something happened in the like spur of the moment, unexpected, a little bit of a surprise. Okay. I got this glimpse of like you walking by a mirror, obviously with the mirror here, but it was more of like you're walking by, you get a glimpse at yourself and then you run. I think that this has to do with another person where you reacted a certain way, was like a premature reaction, and you made a decision because subconsciously you saw yourself in this other person, as though maybe there was a previous experience that you've been through where you were behaving a certain way. And based off of this person's and how they came across or how they showed up, it's like triggered a memory, but it was like an instinct. It was something super quick. You didn't like it, right? Like subconsciously, it was a reflection of you. You didn't like it and you just ran, or you disappeared, or you made a rash decision. And I think that the other thing I heard was, it's not all like it seems, right? Like, it's complete opposite of what you thought it is. Okay. So how you reacted, the real part of this situation is the truth of this situation is complete opposite of what you thought it to be. Okay. That's coming through strong. So now you are sort of left to deal with the aftermath of this reaction. I don't know if you already know that you made a mistake or you reacted too quickly, or if you're about to know that you reacted too quickly. I'm not sure, but we will see. All right, let's pull some more oracle cards. This deck is called What's the Vibe? Taurus. Pick up on the energy of the Taurus group that I'm picking up on today, please. What is up with the Taurus at this time? Get some more information on this quick reaction, this quick choice. Where is this coming from? What is this about? Daydreaming. Head in the clouds. Delusion. Hopes and dreams. Today. Wow. Good vibes now in the moment. It feels really strong that something is up now. Like in the moment that you're listening to this, you're in this energy for the majority of you. Obviously, the Today card has to do with being present, being grateful for the moment, right? Like being aware, like giving yourself good energy, being grateful. Did I say being grateful? Daydreaming. But these 2 cards, like symbolically, esoterically, how it's coming through is like you're in 2 places or something like that. Like you were just daydreaming about this thing. Then today it comes up. Today it happens. You wake up and you're in your dream. You wake up and you're in your dream. And maybe that's why you reacted so quickly. Maybe that was the image I got of like you saw yourself and then you ran. I don't know if it's like you were daydreaming and then you woke up, felt your reality, and then you ran away from it. It's very much that energy. I don't know what I'm picking up on, but it feels like that. You were not aware. You saw the truth. You saw something clearly. You became aware of something, and then you just fled. Because it shocked you. Because you weren't prepared for it. Because you weren't expecting it. You have the evil queen. It says, where love eludes, fear becomes my throne. What would a rose be without its thorns? And fear of failure. The fall keeps repeating on my head. The eternal obstacle between me and the next step. This is the Path of Shadows deck. I don't know. You don't want to face it, that's for sure. There is a fear. It's like you live in your sleep. You live, and we do know that the Taurus loves the sleep, right? But it's almost as though maybe some of you have like really, really gone extreme with your sleep and your daydreams, that something triggers you out of it. Like you have to face your reality somehow. Like now. Like the universe, whatever this is, it's because the universe needs you to wake up and face something or do something important. But it's like you haven't been able to be awake and be present and show up and like really live in this life and live in the now. Like you'd rather daydream, you'd rather sleep, you'd rather be home, you'd rather be cozied up in your bed, in your couches, or, you know, whatever, instead of taking action and being out and living and experiencing. And that's okay. Like that type of life is not for everyone. But if there is a deeper reason why you choose to live this way, is because there is a fear of failure, a fear that you won't be able to accomplish something, a fear of being ridiculed, embarrassed, a fear of not doing good, a fear of being, you know, like people having a certain perception of you, like caring about what other people think, you know, all of that. And then there's also this thing of like what you love to do is what hurts you the most, or who you love. If we're dealing about people in relationships, because the mirror has a lot to do with that too. But if it's like the people that you love are the ones that hurt you the most, I'm getting that for somebody here. I don't know if you're starting to build a wall, to build a hardening of self here with the evil queen, male or female, or if this is the type of person that you're dealing with. Like, are you dealing with an evil queen? Are you dealing with negativity? You know, people, maybe it's not even a relationship. Maybe it's more like your place of work or your bosses or just society, like being so mean, and this, you know, society being so angry and judgmental, and, you know, like all the things as a collective, right? Like, it's like, I'd rather not deal with all of that. I'd rather not be involved in all, like, it's too much negative energy. It takes too much out of me to even be there, which is understandable. I'm also feeling that somebody was like surprised. Okay, like you were surprised, like somebody knocked on your door and you didn't expect it. Somebody called you, you didn't expect it. You know, you bumped into somebody, you didn't expect it, something like that, and you fled. You saw something and you fled. Okay, we'll see what all of this is about with the tarot. All right, let's get started. Taurus, what is coming through for the Taurus? Please, mind, heart, body, soul. What is in their personal energy at this time? Taurus, Taurus. Okay. 2 of Wands, 8 of Wands. There's motion, there's movement here with the fire. There's the surprise, the element of surprise. Something happening really quickly. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You have the confidence, okay? You have the energy. But it's just a matter of like, it's like, I'm feeling like you are very specific with what you put your energy into. And all of the sudden, a surprise moment happens. I feel that somebody manifested something, created something unknowingly. Something like you didn't even know it, but you were creating something. You were creating an opportunity, or like you didn't even know it, but one thing led to another, and then this surprise, boom, moment happens. You don't know your power, or maybe you do, I don't know. But the 2 of Wands, how it's depicted, it makes me feel like you're a little bit more subtle with your fire and your power. But when you really need to use it, you can. There's an element of making a decision, choices, waiting on something as well, like for the right moment. I just feel like whether this already happened or it's going to happen, you stumble across the exact right moment and you react too quickly that either you lose the opportunity or the pursuit of grasping this opportunity becomes a challenge because you reacted so quickly. You overreacted. Maybe somebody overreacted. And what you thought it was turned out to be your opportunity, turned out to be something that you actually want, not something that you need to run from. You know, hope this is straight. What is in the environment, please, for the Taurus? Six of Cups, something from your past shows up. Maybe you bumped into somebody that you used to know. Maybe something reminds you of something from your past. You once wished and dreamed for this. Before, in your past, you once wished and dreamt for it. And maybe you still daydream about it. Well, head in the clouds, delusion, hopes, dreams, Page of Cups. I don't know if this is you or somebody else in your environment, but the Page of Cups, oh, it is very dreamy. It's the idea of love. It's the romantic, right? It's the kid, the high school, kid that has a crush on somebody and just is daydreaming about them and, like over romanticizing the situation, which is beautiful and it's great. And it's time and place for all of that stuff. And that's awesome. I don't know if this is you or somebody else, but whatever it is that you've been dreaming about is coming. It's cultivating. It's happening. And I don't know if you expected that. You were just like cozy up in bed thinking about these hypothetical, opportunities. and then you wake up and then it's there, right? What did I say in the beginning of the reading? I don't remember. But in other words, you're living your dream. Like you wake up from your dream, but you wake up and you're in your dreams. Something weird like that. Okay. In your environment, yes, there is a person. This person, for the majority of you, you have a past with them. If it's not in this life, there is a soul connection, a soul tie, a strong bond. Okay, there's a tether, there's a rope that connects you, metaphorically. And maybe you see them, maybe you talk to them, maybe you hear from them, and it just lights you up, and you've been waiting for this moment, you've been dreaming for this moment. A lot of emotion, a lot of fantasy. Even the Six of Cups is making me feel very dreamy, nostalgic, wanting to feel good. Maybe at one point in life you did feel good and you want to feel those feelings again, or maybe you've never felt those feelings and you're yearning to feel those feelings. But there's a lot of positive energy with this. It feels good. It feels happy. It feels light. It feels fun. If this Taurus that I'm picking up on right now has not had fun in a long time, like it feels like you're going to start to have some fun, you know. It, again, the surprise moment just shakes you up and wakes you up from your slumber. What else, please? So we're going to use another deck, go into more depth, break down the next 30 days for you guys, see what you need to anticipate, what to expect, what's coming toward you. Taurus, please. I still feel like this is a little crooked. Seven of Wands. See what I mean? It's like explosion of energy. I don't even know. I'm about to give up on making this perfect. Okay, anyway. The Emperor. Seven of Wands, the Emperor. It's a lot of fire in your reading today, which I like. I really enjoy the element of fire. Two of Swords. I feel like energetically I'm losing you somewhere. Okay? Like if, what is this? Like maybe you're in and out of consciousness, in and out of sleep. Like you have to be present in little moments, but other than that, you like get out of there quickly as soon as you can. It's like an energy of also feeling excited to go home or excited to get back. Like maybe like a video game, right? Like you're so immersed in a video game, or, you know, in this like thing that all you want to do is that. But there are moments where you have to live life and you have to, you know, take care of your kids or go to work or whatever. But all you want to do is come back and do this thing. Two of Swords. The Magician. So more alchemy, more manifestation. The next week, there is a lot of power around this. There's a lot of like energy, like just pushing through. And whether that is you knowingly, unknowingly, or the universe just like needing to shake you up because you're so immovable, right? That the universe has to do things in drastic ways sometimes to get the Taurus to make a move. Maybe it's like that. So what does the universe use to get your attention? Your money, right? Your stability, your security, you know, your place of like where you are powerful, where you are in control. Those are the things that might be shaken up this time at this 30-day period. The reaction is like you feel, because this thing is shaken up or whatever, it's like you feel targeted, or you feel like it's unfair, or like, where is it coming from? Or defensive here with the 7 of Wands. It feels like defensive, like this thing has to really break through, and you're just like, no, you know, like very resistant. But I don't know, there's something about an opportunity as well, and then just being hesitant. This Emperor situation, this place of power, work, business, money, security, stability, whatever that is, comes in the forefront of your priorities right now. And you feel like you have to defend it and resist anything that's coming from the outside world. But on the other side of that is an opportunity. You reacted too quickly. Yes, you're hesitant because you saw after the fact, after the reaction, that this was in fact something of benefit. It was in benefit to you somehow. And it's like, damn it, like you should have taken it. But by the time you realized that and saw the truth of what this thing is, it's sort of too late. And now you're just like sort of back, like conflicted, you know? Like, should you try again? Should you go back and try to fix the situation? Or should you accept that, you know, you lost out on it in some way? This today card is making me feel like the answer here is to do the thing that you normally wouldn't do. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, you have the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. Okay, so you're still in this like, oh my God, what do I do? How do I fix it? You want to make things better. There is an opportunity, I do feel, for you to make things better. You're trying your best, but you feel like you're not going to be able to do it here with the 9 of Swords. Yeah, I mean, that's really like the biggest thing here so far. Because the 7 of Pentacles is trying to make the best of a situation. And in this case, it does make me feel like you're trying to remediate, fix it, take back your steps, you know. Yes, you have an opportunity to do that as well. You see how and where, and like you see the moment that you messed up. You see the moment that you reacted. You've done this time and time again. This is your normal way when something like this happens. And it feels like if you know this, and every time you try to do it differently, but it's so hard for you to make those changes in the moment, right? Like, I don't think people give you enough credit for your temper and your ability to react. Because when you react like that, it's so profound, it's so powerful. You know, and I don't know. But and like, even though you know where you went wrong, you're trying to fix it, there's still this anxiety and doubt. There is a doubt. And it's almost as though somebody here is also like, if you don't pray, you're praying. You know, if you don't ask, you're asking, right? Like, please help me, or like, please let this happen. Please let this go through, you know, like it was a mistake type of thing. And you're trying to fix it, but there is a chance that it's not going to get fixed. There's a chance that it's too late. But then there's also a chance that it's not too late. There's also a chance that you can get the thing. So it's like a 50-50 thing here. Interesting. Okay, so you have, in the end of the 30-day period, the 9 of Pentacles, good. The Hierophant, the 5 of Swords. No! Why? One more. Yes, the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, I mean, you have your doubts and all of that. It's going to take commitment at the end of this thing. I feel like whatever this is that you're trying to make right, you have the opportunity, you're doing it, and then it turns into this thing of like, okay, well, if you really want this, Taurus, then you need to commit. You need to sign a contract. You need to, you know, like, give me your word, or like something like that. Or maybe some of you are giving your word to yourself or committing to yourself here. A lot of this is pentacle stuff. So for some of you, this has to do with your money, your job, your career, your position. But it's like, it's going to help you be more independent and more financially stable. Now, you go from the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles, right? The 10 of Pentacles is like, you have it all. Like, this is the vision, the life that you want. You're stable, you're secure, you're happy, the money is consistent, the home, the family is healthy and safe, like you have everything you need, whatever it is. You're sharing your 9 of Pentacles, which is the wealth that you've been able to accumulate by yourself, for yourself. Going to the 10 of Pentacles, now you're able to give back or to expand on your wealth in some way. But in between that, there's the Hierophant and the 5 of Swords. You want to be careful with some arrogance. The 5 of Swords is very selfish energy. Because the 5 of Swords is next to the Hierophant, it's making me feel the Hierophant energy is coming through in a low vibrating way. So what is the low vibe of the Hierophant? The Hierophant in a low vibe is like, knows better, right? Is prideful. It feels like they have risen to the top and no one can touch them, right? Like, they are all knowing, no one is at their level, you know, everybody is stupid, right? Like, I don't know, it's a little bit of culty even, right? Like this cult feeling or cult leader feeling, or like selfish, right? Like, do it for me because I want it. This is what I want, so this is what I get. Or, you know, also very manipulating, like manipulating on someone's spirituality, belief system, values even. Maybe somebody has sketchy values here. It's just, be careful as to how you get that 10 of Pentacles, because everything has a consequence, whether you see it coming or not. You have the choice with the Hierophant to do the right thing or not. there is an opportunity to be selfish, to sabotage relationships, to burn bridges, to act out. There's vanity coming through with this. I'm getting vanity and narcissism. What is this and why? It's a little fake. It's a little masky. Are you overcompensating for making a mistake? You don't have to, but because you reacted so quickly and you lost this opportunity, maybe you feel like embarrassed because someone saw or someone knows that you reacted a certain way. So you're overcompensating, like you're overdoing it. You're overdoing your pride. You're overdoing the fact that, you know, you don't care if anybody knows that you did this, or like you're better than that or something like that. And this doesn't have to be you. This could be somebody else. I'm not sure. But again, it hits on the shadow of acting hard and being hard and being and saying that you don't care, right? The Taurus can do that too, you know. And for the most part, I do think that you detach extremely well and you really don't. But I mean, at the same time, you're a warm-blooded human being, you know. Like, we're all the same. We're all made of the same. We all have a heart. We all have emotion. We all crave love. We need it. So the hardness, right, for somebody that maybe can see through you will know that that hard outer shell, that I don't give a shit, you know, type of mentality, you know, what people think of me, what people say of me, blah, 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 blah. Even if you say that out loud or not, it's still a projection, right? Like if somebody can see through that because they are also human and can see and sympathize with this behavior, knows very well that that is overcompensating for something deeper and insecurity underneath. And it's okay because we all have that. What is yours? And how are you working on it? Because if you're not careful, you can totally show it. It can be very apparent in the next 30 days or so. You know, if a mistake you made hits your pride so bad, right, it can be very obvious. And you don't want that either. Now, let's get some clarifiers. I keep forgetting to bring out a clarifier deck. I want to know what this is in your environment, because I feel like this is a little bit different than these three here. What is it that you're manifesting? What is this opportunity? Here is the Taurus at its highest vibe, King of Pentacles, wanting to communicate, wanting to build something with another person. Let's just say for those of you who are in relationship or who are thinking of somebody specific, something like that, there is a yearning, okay? There is a letdown, right? But there's also a yearning. There's also a thinking of, I am thinking about you type of thing. There's a chance that it can come. There's a chance that it can happen. There's a chance that you can have this conversation, that you can, you know, come together with this person and really be on the same page and really build something. Is there reciprocal energy? You know, for those of you who this is your reading, right there, it's a high probability that there is. Yes, keep dreaming. Yes, don't give up on that. Keep working toward it, you know, but just don't allow this other stuff to affect you and what it is that you really want out of life. Maybe this whole opportunity of your reacting so quickly and it starts to trigger an insecurity of yours, when something that the universe sends our way that triggers an insecurity we have, that is an opportunity for us to heal that and face it so we can get past it. Because maybe this insecurity and the way you behave, you know, this is something specific, right? Not in general, but very specific, and you know what it is. It's like that could be keeping you from really bringing this in to your life. All right, let's get an oracle card. What is a good takeaway message for the Taurus today, please? Oh my gosh. Cards are loud. Clarity. Gain a clear understanding of what you truly want. We're talking about what you want. Maybe you're so close to getting what you want that these are the final steps, right? Like working on this one defense mechanism behavior that you have that you need to just nip in the butt and be done with it so you can bring in what you really want, as we said already. But I feel like you're so close. One more. Alignment. Align your actions and thoughts with your desires. Yeah, just be careful, right? Because when you're so close to getting what you want and the opportunity is right there, like you have a split second moment that it's there in your hands and you have it, and then you react how you did or how you will, it's not in alignment with really taking on that opportunity, right? It's not in alignment with you having what you want in that moment. Be careful with fleeing. Be careful with running away. Okay? Try your best to, like, when you're faced with it, to keep yourself there no matter how awkward and uncomfortable it may be. And see where it takes you from that moment, you know. All right, Taurus. Well, that is your reading for today. As always, thank you for your time and energy. Love reading for you guys. Click the like button if you got anything out of it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. Good luck with all of this. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.